What's up, guys? And we're back with another video. So today we're going to be breaking down the weapon banner as well as the character banner. I'm going to be going in showing you guys how each of the 3 new 4 stars perform and how good they are and what the value of this banner is overall, and then we'll jump into the weapon banner at the end as well. But first things first, I do want to get into the winner of the Battle Pass video. So I'm going to put a screenshot on screen of the comment/user that won. I've already responded to them, so I'll be getting them their Battle Pass. But congratulations, Jason. I don't want to attempt to pronounce your last name because I don't want to mess it up. But yeah, congratulations, and maybe on our way to 700 subs, I'll do another one, and there'll be a different lucky winner. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Battle Pass and the intro. Let's just jump into the video. Okay, so like everyone knows, the 3 new 4-star characters that are coming with Albedo are going to be Fischl, Bennet, and Sucrose. I think this is one of the best selections of 4-star characters you can have on a banner, because arguably these are the 3 best supports in Genshin Impact in terms of 4-star characters, and even like 5 stars. So we're just going to go into the Spiral Abyss and like other places, and I'm just going to showcase you guys what exactly they're providing to the team, maybe some weapon recommendations, and you know what artifact sets would be good. I'm not going to go too in-depth about each one because other YouTubers have already broken that down completely for each individual character. I just want to give you guys a rough overview of what each character provides. So let's start off with Fischl. Okay, so in terms of weapons for Fischl, I have her on the Amos bow because I like her attack being high. I think one of the best weapons for her, especially support, would be the Stringless, which we'll talk about in the weapon banner as well. But this is providing elemental mastery, which is what Fischl is going to be used for mostly. In terms of artifacts, you see my Fischl is not even built really well. I have like random artifacts on her. But what you do want to build is Thundering Fury. Yeah, so basically what it does is it's going to increase your electro damage bonus by 15%, and then any electro-based elemental reaction is going to be increased by 40%. And each time it happens, it decreases the cooldown of your elemental skill by 1 second. This thing is meant to be for Fischl. So let's jump into the Spiral Abyss to show you guys what exactly she's providing for the team. And I know what you're probably wondering, you're like, wait, this is floor 3, what the heck is this? Well, I'm not really showing the damage, I'm just trying to show you guys how you're going to be playing her and what exactly she's providing. Basically what she does is, she has her E ability, which she throws out her bird like this. And when she attacks, it starts attacking too. And you see, it applies Electro on everyone. So what makes her such a good support is because if you have another character like, I don't know, Child, or whatever team you're going for, Electro-based team, you can apply your element while Oz is applying his Electro. Right, so it's giving you consistent elemental reactions. So you see how it's consistently applying superconduct on ice enemies. And the thing is, it's up so often, like you just throw it up. And Fischl doesn't have to stay on the field for long, right? She comes in, she puts down her bird, and then Oz does all the work. He's applying Electro constantly. And you can mix that with any other element. And if I had Thundering Fury, which is the artifact set that I recommended, her elemental skill would be up even faster. Yeah, you see how often Oz is applying Electro? Every time I attack, he's applying Electro. And that's exactly how you're going to be pretty much using her. You can build her as a DPS. She can be a viable DPS. But I think in terms of support, she's one of the best supports in the game, especially for the Electro element, because she's consistently applying it. Honestly, you really don't need any constellations for Fischl. Like in terms of support, you can go with C0 and she'll do the job. C6 is when it gets pretty crazy because it extends the duration for Oz by 2 seconds. And it's constantly applying electro damage even when Fischl's not on the field, which makes her like an insane support. In my opinion, Bennet is one of the best, if not the best support in the game, and I'll show you why. So first, let me just break down how you want to kind of build Bennet. In terms of artifacts, you want to give him Noblesse Oblige. You're just going to be using his burst. As you can see, the only thing I have leveled up is his burst, because that's really the only thing you need. And for those of you who don't know what his burst does, basically it creates an AoE field, and whenever a character is standing in it, they're getting healed, and if their HP is above 70%, they're getting an attack bonus. That attack bonus is 78% of Bennett's entire attack, which is nuts, right? And this is at level 6, by the way. And in order to get that attack bonus, like I mentioned, they have to be over 70% HP. But if you go to his constellations, right, if you have C1 Bennet, that's all you need, and it makes Bennet insane because it gets rid of that HP restriction. So even if you're at like 50% HP, you're getting the attack bonus, and you're getting a 20% additional attack bonus. This bonus from here is off of his base attack. So you don't really have to build Bennet with super high attack percentage artifacts. You're just worried about his white number right here, which is his base attack. So basically 78% of this is being added to your main DPS's damage. So in order to get this number high, you want to have your Bennet level up high, or you want a weapon with high base attack. So this is a good segue into weapons. In terms of weapons, you want to build him energy recharge to consistently get his burst back up, or you want to build him with high base attack. So Aquila Favonia has really high base attack. Unfortunately, I don't have it. But if you guys want other alternatives, Sacrificial Sword is really good. Its base attack is lower, but its energy recharge is really good. The Black Sword has good base attack. Anything with good base attack works, but preferably as a substat you want energy recharge. And the thing about Bennet is you can build him so many different ways. So for me, I built him as a healer. That's why I have an HP piece, because he heals scaled off HP. And I have a healing bonus piece, because I don't have a healer on my team, so Bennet is my healer. And on top of that, even as a healer, he's providing so much damage. And let's showcase how much damage he's providing. Okay, so if you look at my Deluxe attack right now, it's only 2100. And this is with no buffs, no nothing. But I do have the Pyro Resonance. So now let's see how it goes with Bennet's burst and how much of a difference it makes. Okay. So almost a 900 increase, right? It was at 2100, now it's at 3000. Like, that's pretty insane. So basically that's what Bennet provides. He provides such a huge attack boost. It's ridiculous. And on top of that, that circle is healing you. It's just... That's why he's, I think, one of the best supports in the game. And one thing I do want to mention for Bennet is his C6. I only have C1, right? The other ones really don't help you at all in terms of support. They just increase Bennet's damage, which really doesn't matter. But C6 is where it gets nuts. Basically, any sword, claymore, or polearm user inside his burst will give a 15% pyro damage bonus. And their normal and charge attacks will do pyro damage. So this is a give and take. I think this is only good on teams that use pyro. So if you have a Diluc, or if you have a Xiangling, or if you have a Xinyan that are built to deal pyro damage, this is insane for them, right? Because it's giving them a 15% damage bonus, and it converts all their attacks to pyro. But say you're building Bennet for like a melt comp with Chongyun or something like that. Then in that case, you really don't want this, because it's only going to hinder you with the pyro damage bonus and the converting the basic attacks into pyro. So that's why C6 is only good if depending on what team you're trying to put him on. Other than that, C1 Bennet is all you need, which makes Bennet so good. Okay, so if you don't have Venti, Sucrose is the second best Anemo Viridescent Veneer character in the game. In terms of weapons, this book right here, Sacrificial Fragments, is probably the best weapon on her. Basically what Sucrose has is she has one charge on her E ability, right? So she can throw out one charge, and I'll showcase this when I'm going into her gameplay. With Sacrificial Fragments, this basically turns it into two charges, because you can reset your cooldown and you can throw out another one. But then, if you go into her constellation, with C1, you gain another charge. So basically, you have 3 charges, which is pretty much all you need. In terms of her other constellations, you don't really need them. They're good because they increase like the overall damage output, but they're definitely not needed. I think C1 is the only thing you really need, because it gives you an additional charge for your E. So in terms of artifacts, obviously you want to build her with the Viridescent set. This is good for any Anemo character, because this is just the best support set in the game, in my opinion. So let's just jump into what it provides. Again, I'm in floor 3 because I'm not really trying to show off damage. I just want to show you guys what Sucrose is giving to the team. So basically, you see how I have 2 charges of my E ability on the bottom right? That's because I have C1. But now if I use my E, you see how I still have 2 charges? That's because of my Sacrificial Fragments. So essentially, I'm having 3 charges of my E ability, which is insane. Because look at how much energy it's providing, look at the swirl damage it's providing, and all that stuff. So say I had Pyro on these, or Hydro on these guys, okay? And then I use my Sucrose's E. Now my child would have increased Pyro damage, or I keep saying Pyro. He would have increased Hydro damage because of Sucrose. And her burst, it basically is a mini Venti. It pulls them in and then it launches them up, right? And if I wanted to, I can go in there and just do additional damage. So that's basically what Sucrose is providing for their team. Like, so much energy recharge, so much elemental mastery. It's just so good. And all you need is C1 to do all this. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the 4-star portion of this video. Like, in my opinion, this is one of the best banners in terms of 4 stars that you can possibly get, because it's giving you like 3 of the best, arguably the best support characters in the game. But yeah, in terms of 4 stars, I'm giving this banner like a must pull rating, if that was a thing. yeah, it's kind of insane. So now let's just quickly jump into the weapons. So in terms of the weapons, I'm not really gonna worry too much about the 5-star weapons. They're good, but you don't really need them. But these three right here, the Sacrificial Fragments, the Stringless, and the Favonius Sword. So if you don't have any weapons for Sucrose, Fischl, and Bennet, these three are perfect. This sword provides energy recharge, perfect for Bennet, and has pretty good base attack. This bow right here provides Elemental Mastery, which is perfect for Fischl because she's going to be proccing so many electro-based reactions. And this book right here is what I recommended for Sucrose because it basically gives you another charge on your E ability. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Congratulations again to the winner of the giveaway. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. When we reach 700 subscribers, I'll probably do another giveaway. So I'm excited for that. And thanks. See you guys.